Question 1. What precautions should you take when approaching an intersection marked with a cross traffic ahead sign? A. Increase your speed to cross quickly. B. Prepare to stop and look both ways for crossing traffic. C. Ignore the sign if no traffic is visible. Answer. B. Prepare to stop and look both ways for crossing traffic. This sign indicates potential traffic crossing ahead, so it's important to be prepared to stop and look for vehicles. Question 2. How should you prepare to approach a traffic signal indicated by a signal ahead sign? A. Speed up to avoid stopping. B. Be ready to adjust your speed and prepare to stop. C. Continue at the same speed. Answer. B. Be ready to adjust your speed and prepare to stop. The signal ahead sign warns of an upcoming traffic signal, so you should be ready to adjust your speed accordingly. Question 3. What should you do when driving on a road marked with a steep road sign? A. Accelerate to maintain momentum. B. Maintain a steady, controlled speed and use a lower gear. C. Stop and assess the road before proceeding. Answer. B. Maintain a steady, controlled speed and use a lower gear. This helps manage the vehicle's speed and control on steep roads. Question 4. How does the presence of a hospital sign affect your driving behavior, particularly regarding noise levels? A. Use the horn only in emergencies. B. No change in driving behavior is needed. C. Increase speed to pass the area quickly. Answer. A. Use the horn only in emergencies. In hospital zones, it's important to minimize noise, so use the horn sparingly. Question 5. What does the turning traffic must yield to pedestrians sign indicate for drivers making turns? A. Pedestrians have the right of way. B. Drivers have the right of way over pedestrians. C. Yield to pedestrians only if they are already crossing. Answer. A. Pedestrians have the right of way. This sign indicates that turning vehicles must yield to pedestrians. Question 6. What are the lane requirements when you see a double lane left turn only and straight lane no U-turn sign? A. You can only turn left or go straight, depending on your lane. B. You can make a U-turn from the left lane. C. All lanes can turn left. Answer. A. You can only turn left or go straight, depending on your lane. This sign indicates specific lane requirements for turning and going straight. Question 7. How should you respond to a right lane must exit sign on a highway? A. Stay in the right lane to exit. B. Move to the left if you don't want to exit. C. Ignore the sign if you're not familiar with the exit. Answer. B. Move to the left if you don't want to exit. This sign indicates that the right lane is for exiting traffic only. Question 8. What additional caution should you exercise when driving near a railway crossing marked with a 4-track sign? A. Speed up to cross quickly. B. Stop and look for trains. C. Be prepared for multiple trains. Answer. C. Be prepared for multiple trains. A 4-track sign indicates that there may be more than one track, so be extra cautious. Question 9. When can you park in a spot designated by a handicap parking sign? A. Only if you have a valid handicap permit. B. At any time for a quick stop. C. After business hours. Answer. A. Only if you have a valid handicap permit. Handicap parking spots are reserved for those with a permit. Question 10. How should you adjust your driving when encountering a road narrow sign? A. Speed up to pass the narrow area quickly. B. Slow down and prepare for reduced lane width. C. Change lanes to avoid the narrow area. Answer. B. Slow down and prepare for reduced lane width. A road narrow sign indicates that the road ahead will have less width, requiring more caution. Question 11. What should you expect when you see a road work ahead sign? A. Increased traffic and potential delays. B. Detours and road closures. C. Lower speed limits and construction workers. Answer: C. Lower speed limits and construction workers. This sign warns of upcoming road work, requiring reduced speeds and heightened awareness. Question 12. How should you navigate your vehicle on a road marked with a rough road sign? A. Maintain normal speed. B. Use higher gears. C. Slow down and steer steadily. Answer: C. Slow down and steer steadily. A rough road sign indicates uneven surfaces, so slowing down and maintaining control is important. Question 13. What does a lane closed sign mean for your lane position on a multi-lane road? A. Prepare to change lanes if your lane is ending. B. Stay in your lane until it ends. C. The lane closure doesn't affect your lane. Answer: A. Prepare to change lanes if your lane is ending. This sign indicates that a lane ahead is closed, so you should prepare to switch lanes safely. Question 14. What driving adjustments should you make upon seeing a pavement end sign? A. Prepare for a transition to a non-paved surface. B. Increase your speed before the pavement ends. C. No adjustments needed. Answer: A. Prepare for a transition to a non-paved surface. This sign warns that the road ahead will change from paved to unpaved. Question 15. What does the left turn or U-turn only on green sign instruct drivers to do? A. Turn left or make a U-turn only when the light is green. B. Turn left anytime. C. Wait for a green arrow before turning. Answer: A. Turn left or make a U-turn only when the light is green. This sign indicates that these maneuvers are permitted only on a green signal. Question 16. What does a soft shoulder sign mean, and how should you react if you need to pull over? A. The shoulder is strong enough for all vehicles. B. Pull over carefully as the shoulder may not support your vehicle. C. You should not pull over under any circumstances. Answer: B. Pull over carefully as the shoulder may not support your vehicle. A soft shoulder sign indicates that the roadside is not firm. Question 17. What should you be aware of when driving near a camping area sign? A. Higher speed limits. B. Increased pedestrian and vehicle traffic. C. Camping areas are usually deserted. Answer: B. Increased pedestrian and vehicle traffic. Near camping areas, expect more activity and be cautious. Question 18. When you see a right turn sign at an intersection, what are your turning obligations? A. You must turn right. B. You can go straight or turn right. C. Right turn is optional. Answer: A. You must turn right. A right turn sign typically indicates that a right turn is mandatory. Question 19. What caution should be exercised on roads with a truck rollover reduced speed sign? A. Be alert for trucks entering the road. B. Maintain your current speed. C. Reduce speed and be cautious of large vehicles. Answer: C. Reduce speed and be cautious of large vehicles. This sign warns of potential truck rollovers, so reduce speed and be careful. Question 20. How should you interpret and act upon a right turn only sign at an intersection? A. You are required to turn right. B. You can choose to go straight or turn right. C. The sign only applies to trucks. Answer: A. You are required to turn right. This sign means that you must make a right turn at the intersection. Question 21. What changes in driving technique should be made when transitioning from pavement to gravel as indicated by a pavement end sign? A. Accelerate to maintain control. B. Slow down and prepare for a change in traction. C. No changes necessary. Answer: B. Slow down and prepare for a change in traction. Transitioning from pavement to gravel can affect vehicle handling, so slowing down is advisable. Question 22. In what situation is it acceptable to make a U-turn at an intersection marked with a left turn or U-turn only on green sign? A. Anytime, regardless of the traffic signal. B. Only when the signal is green and it is safe to do so. C. U-turns are not allowed at these intersections. Answer B. Only when the signal is green and it is safe to do so. This sign indicates that U-turns are permitted, but only on a green signal. Question 23. How should you react if you encounter a soft shoulder sign while driving? A. Continue driving normally. B. Avoid pulling over unless necessary and do so cautiously. C. Increase speed to pass the soft shoulder area quickly. Answer B. Avoid pulling over unless necessary and do so cautiously. Soft shoulders may not support a vehicle safely. Question 24. What should drivers be cautious of in areas with camping area signs? A. Increased wildlife activity. B. Higher speed limits. C. Pedestrians and slow-moving vehicles. Answer C. Pedestrians and slow-moving vehicles. Camping areas often have more foot traffic and slower vehicles. Question 25. When approaching an intersection with a right turn sign, how should you check for pedestrians and cyclists? A. Proceed without stopping. B. Quickly glance to the right. C. Check your mirrors and blind spots carefully. Answer C. Check your mirrors and blind spots carefully. Always be vigilant for pedestrians and cyclists, especially when turning. Question 26. How does a truck rollover reduce speed sign affect your following distance and braking strategy? A. Increase following distance and brake early. B. No change needed. C. Decrease following distance. Answer A. Increase following distance and brake early. This sign indicates a higher risk of accidents, so more caution is needed. Question 27. What should you do if you accidentally enter a lane marked right turn only but need to go straight? A. Make the right turn and find another route. B. Continue straight if the coast is clear. C. Stop and wait for assistance. Answer A. Make the right turn and find another route. It's important to follow traffic signs for safety. Question 28. What is the correct protocol for changing lanes in response to a lane closed sign? A. Change lanes immediately without signaling. B. Signal and change lanes smoothly and safely. C. Stay in your lane until it ends. Answer B. Signal and change lanes smoothly and safely. Proper signaling and a safe lane change are necessary. Question 29. What specific safety measures should you take in a zone with a road work ahead sign? A. Maintain normal speed. B. Speed up to pass the area quickly. C. Slow down, watch for workers, and obey any temporary signs. Answer C. Slow down, watch for workers, and obey any temporary signs. Road work zones require extra caution. Question 30. How does a rough road sign affect your vehicle's handling and tire wear? A. No significant impact. B. Increases the risk of tire damage and requires careful steering. C. Allows for faster driving. Answer B. Increases the risk of tire damage and requires careful steering. Rough roads can affect handling and increase tire wear. Question 21. What changes in driving technique should be made when transitioning from pavement to gravel as indicated by a pavement end sign? A. Accelerate to maintain control. B. Slow down and prepare for a change in traction. C. No changes necessary. Answer B. Slow down and prepare for a change in traction. Transitioning from pavement to gravel can affect vehicle handling, so slowing down is advisable. Question 32. What should you expect when you see a 4-track sign at a railroad crossing? A. A single track to cross. B. Multiple tracks that may require extended wait times. C. A pedestrian crossing nearby. Answer: B. Multiple tracks that may require extended wait times. Be prepared for more than one train. Question 33. What does a right lane must exit sign indicate about lane usage on a highway or freeway? A. The right lane is for high-speed traffic. B. The right lane leads to an exit and you must take it if you are in that lane. C. You can use the right lane to overtake. Answer: B. The right lane leads to an exit and you must take it if you are in that lane. Be prepared to exit if you are in the right lane. Question 34. How should you position your vehicle at an intersection with a double lane left turn only and straight lane no U-turn sign? A. Stay in the middle lane for all maneuvers. B. Choose the appropriate lane based on your intended direction. C. Always use the right lane. Answer: B. Choose the appropriate lane based on your intended direction. Lane markings dictate your options. Question 35. What are your responsibilities as a driver when you see a turning traffic must yield to pedestrian sign? A. Yield to pedestrians only in crosswalks. B. Pedestrians always have the right of way. C. Ignore the sign if no pedestrians are visible. Answer: B. Pedestrians always have the right of way. This sign requires drivers to yield to pedestrians when turning. Question 36. When approaching a hospital area marked with a hospital sign, what adjustments should you make to your driving? A. Use the horn liberally to alert pedestrians. B. Drive at a higher speed to minimize disturbance. C. Reduce speed and minimize noise, including horn use. Answer: C. Reduce speed and minimize noise, including horn use. Hospitals require a quiet environment. Question 37. What driving technique is appropriate on a steep road marked with a steep road sign? A. Use a lower gear to control the descent. B. Accelerate to maintain momentum. C. Keep the same gear throughout. Answer: A. Use a lower gear to control the descent. This helps manage speed and maintain control. Question 38. How should you prepare for an upcoming traffic signal if you see a signal ahead sign? A. Continue at the same speed. B. Be ready to stop or change direction based on the signal. C. Speed up to avoid stopping. Answer: B. Be ready to stop or change direction based on the signal. Anticipate the need to respond to the traffic signal. Question 39. What is the best practice when approaching a crossroad with a cross traffic ahead sign? A. Slow down and look both ways before proceeding. B. Continue without changing speed. C. Only stop if you see cross traffic. Answer: A. Slow down and look both ways before proceeding. Be prepared for vehicles crossing your path. Question 40. What additional precautions should you take when driving on a road that narrows, as indicated by a rad narrow sign? A. Maintain your lane position and speed. B. Slow down and be prepared for reduced space. C. Honk to alert other drivers. Answer: B. Slow down and be prepared for reduced space. A narrowing road requires extra caution and potentially reduced speed. Question 41. How should a driver adjust their speed in a construction zone indicated by a roadwork ahead sign? A. Maintain the same speed. B. Increase speed to pass the zone quickly. C. Slow down and obey posted speed limits. Answer: C. Slow down and obey posted speed limits. Construction zones often have reduced speed limits for safety. Question 42. What should you do if you encounter a rough road sign during your journey? A. Accelerate to minimize discomfort. B. Continue at the same speed. C. Slow down and grip the steering wheel firmly. Answer: C. Slow down and grip the steering wheel firmly. Rough roads can affect vehicle control, so slowing down is prudent. Question 43. When driving and a lane closed sign is displayed, how should you proceed? A. Stay in the lane until it ends. B. Signal and safely merge into an open lane. C. Speed up to pass the closure. Answer: B. Signal and safely merge into an open lane. Anticipate the closure and change lanes safely. Question 44. What does a pavement ends sign indicate about the road surface ahead, and how should you prepare? A. The road will become smoother. B. No change is necessary. C. Transition from pavement to gravel or dirt, requiring slower speeds. Answer: C. Transition from pavement to gravel or dirt, requiring slower speeds. Adjust your driving for the change in road conditions. Question 45. In intersections marked with a left turn or U-turn only on green sign, what actions are permitted? A. Left turns only. B. U-turns and left turns on a green signal. C. All turns irrespective of the signal. Answer: B. U-turns and left turns on a green signal. This sign allows both maneuvers, but only when the signal is green. Question 46. What should a driver be aware of when approaching a soft shoulder area as indicated by road signs? A. The shoulder is suitable for overtaking. B. The shoulder may not be stable for vehicles. C. Increased pedestrian activity. Answer: B. The shoulder may not be stable for vehicles. Be cautious if you need to pull over. Question 47. How should you conduct yourself when driving in a camping area zone as indicated by signs? A. Drive quickly to reduce congestion. B. Expect and watch for increased pedestrian activity. C. Honk to alert campers of your presence. Answer: B. Expect and watch for increased pedestrian activity. Be extra vigilant for pedestrians and slower vehicles. Question 48. What is the correct way to navigate an intersection with a right turn sign? A. Turn right at the intersection. B. Continue straight if the way is clear. C. Stop and wait for further instructions. Answer: A. Turn right at the intersection. This sign typically mandates a right turn. Question 49. When you see a truck rollover reduced speed sign, what should you be cautious about? A. Trucks entering the road. B. The potential for high winds. C. Sharp curves or steep grades where trucks could roll over. Answer: C. Sharp curves or steep grades where trucks could roll over. Reduce your speed and be prepared for possible hazards. Question 50. What are the driver's responsibilities when a lane is marked with a right turn only sign? A. Drivers must turn right. B. Drivers can choose to go straight or turn. C. Drivers should turn right only if safe. Answer: A. Drivers must turn right. Question 51. Upon seeing a lane closed sign, what is the appropriate driving action? A. Speed up to find a gap in the adjacent lane. B. Continue in the lane until it merges. C. Safely and promptly merge into an open lane. Answer: C. Safely and promptly merge into an open lane. Prepare for the lane closure by merging when safe. Question 52. What precautions should you take in response to a road work ahead sign? A. Ignore it if no workers are visible. B. Increase speed to pass the area quickly. C. Slow down, watch for workers and machinery, and follow any temporary signage. Answer: C. Slow down, watch for workers and machinery, and follow any temporary signage. Road work zones require extra caution. Question 53. How should you adjust your driving when you see a sign indicating a rough road? A. Continue at your current speed. B. Slow down and maintain control of your vehicle. C. Pull over and wait for road conditions to improve. Answer: B. Slow down and maintain control of your vehicle. Rough roads can affect vehicle handling, necessitating reduced speed. Question 54. What should you do upon approaching an area where the pavement ends as indicated by a pavement end sign? A. Brake sharply before the pavement ends. B. Continue without any adjustments. C. Reduce speed and be prepared for a change in road conditions. Answer: C. Reduce speed and be prepared for a change in road conditions. The change from pavement to gravel or dirt can affect vehicle handling. Question 55. How should you behave at a traffic light if there's a left turn or U-turn only on green sign? A. Turn left or make a U-turn regardless of the traffic light. B. Wait for a green arrow before turning. C. Turn left or make a U-turn only when the light is green and it's safe. Answer: C. Turn left or make a U-turn only when the light is green and it's safe. Follow the traffic signal instructions as per the sign. Question 56. What does a soft shoulder sign mean for your driving, especially when pulling over? A. The shoulder is robust and safe for stopping. B. Proceed with caution as the shoulder may be unstable. C. Increase speed when driving on soft shoulders. Answer: B. Proceed with caution as the shoulder may be unstable. The sign indicates that the road shoulder may not be firm. Question 57. What additional considerations should you take into account in areas marked with camping area signs? A. Expect lower speed limits and more wildlife. B. Prepare for increased pedestrian and slow-moving vehicle traffic. C. Drive faster to minimize noise in the camping area. Answer: B. Prepare for increased pedestrian and slow-moving vehicle traffic. Camping areas often have more foot traffic and recreational vehicles. Question 58. How should you approach and proceed at an intersection with a right turn sign? A. Prepare to stop and yield to oncoming traffic before turning. B. Turn right immediately without stopping. C. Ignore the sign if no traffic is present. Answer: A. Prepare to stop and yield to oncoming traffic before turning. Ensure it's safe to make the right turn. Question 59. On roads with a truck rollover reduced speed sign, what should be your main concern? A. Keeping up with truck speed. B. Watching for trucks entering the road. C. Reducing speed and being cautious around curves. Answer: C. Reducing speed and being cautious around curves. The sign indicates a higher risk area for truck rollovers. Question 60. What action is required in a lane marked with right turn only? A. Proceed straight if the intersection is clear. B. Make a right turn. C. Stop and wait for directions. Answer: B. Make a right turn. A right turn only sign mandates that drivers in that lane must turn right. Question 61. When approaching a section of the road marked with a lane closed sign, how should you adjust your driving? A. Continue in the same lane until it merges. B. Immediately switch to an adjacent lane without signaling. C. Signal and safely merge into an open lane. Answer: C. Signal and safely merge into an open lane. It's important to respond to the lane closed sign by preparing for a safe lane change. Question 62. Upon seeing a pavement end sign while driving, what adjustments should you make to your speed and vehicle control? A. Increase your speed before the pavement ends. B. Continue at the same speed. C. Slow down and be prepared for a change in road conditions. Answer: C. Slow down and be prepared for a change in road conditions. A pavement ends sign indicates a transition from pavement to potentially less stable surfaces. Question 63. What driving behavior is expected at an intersection with a left turn or U-turn only on green sign? A. Proceed with a left turn or U-turn only on a green arrow. B. Make the turn regardless of the traffic signal. C. Turn left or make a U-turn only when the light is green and it is safe. Answer: C. Turn left or make a U-turn only when the light is green and it is safe. This sign indicates that these maneuvers are permitted, but only on a green light. Question 64. How should a driver respond to a soft shoulder sign, especially when considering pulling off the road? A. Proceed to pull over quickly. B. Use the shoulder only in emergencies and with caution. C. Ignore the sign as modern vehicles can handle soft shoulders. Answer: B. Use the shoulder only in emergencies and with caution. Soft shoulder indicates that the roadside may not be stable. Question 65. What considerations should you take into account when driving near a camping area, as indicated by signage? A. Drive faster to minimize noise. B. Expect increased pedestrian and recreational vehicle traffic. C. Camping areas usually have less traffic. Answer: B. Expect increased pedestrian and recreational vehicle traffic. Areas near camping sites often have more activity and slower moving vehicles. Question 66. What is the correct procedure for a driver approaching a right turn sign at an intersection? A. Only turn right if the intersection is clear. B. Turn right as the sign indicates a mandatory right turn. C. Stop and wait for all traffic to clear before turning. Answer: B. Turn right as the sign indicates a mandatory right turn. Drivers should follow the direction of the traffic sign. Question 67. In areas with a truck rollover reduced speed sign, what should be the primary concern for drivers? A. The possibility of increased truck traffic. B. Sharp curves or steep grades that could lead to rollovers. C. Keeping up with the speed of trucks. Answer: B. Sharp curves or steep grades that could lead to rollovers. Drivers should reduce speed and drive cautiously in these areas. Question 68. How should you maneuver your vehicle in a lane designated with a right turn only sign? A. Prepare to make a right turn. B. You can continue straight if the road is clear. C. Change lanes if you do not wish to turn right. Answer: A. Prepare to make a right turn. This sign indicates that a right turn is mandatory for vehicles in that lane. Question 69. What action should you take when you notice a lane closed sign on the road ahead? A. Accelerate to pass the closure quickly. B. Keep in your lane until it merges. C. Prepare for a lane change by signaling and merging safely. Answer: C. Prepare for a lane change by signaling and merging safely. It's important to respond to lane closures proactively. Question 70. When you come across a road work ahead sign, what changes should you make in your driving? A. Ignore the sign if no workers are visible. B. Increase speed to minimize delay. C. Slow down and be prepared for unexpected conditions. Answer: C. Slow down and be prepared for unexpected conditions. Construction zones may have workers, equipment, and altered traffic patterns. Question 71. On encountering a rough road sign, how should you adjust your driving speed and control? A. Speed up to reduce the impact of bumps. B. Maintain your usual speed. C. Reduce speed and maintain a firm grip on the steering wheel. Answer: C. Reduce speed and maintain a firm grip on the steering wheel. A rough road can affect vehicle handling, so caution is advised. Question 72. What should you do when driving and you see a pavement end sign ahead? A. Continue at the same speed. B. Slow down and prepare for a change in road texture. C. Stop and assess the road conditions. Answer: B. Slow down and prepare for a change in road texture. The transition from pavement to gravel or dirt requires a careful approach. Question 73. How should drivers act at an intersection with a left turn or U-turn only on green sign? A. Only proceed with left turns or U-turns on a green light. B. Turn left at any time regardless of the traffic light. C. Ignore the sign and follow standard traffic rules. Answer: A. Only proceed with left turns or U-turns on a green light. The sign indicates that these maneuvers are allowed only when the light is green. Question 74. What precautions should you take when you see a soft shoulder sign while driving? A. Avoid using the shoulder unless absolutely necessary. B. Feel free to use the shoulder for regular stops. C. The sign is for informational purposes only, no action needed. Answer: A. Avoid using the shoulder unless absolutely necessary. A soft shoulder may not be stable enough for stopping or driving. Question 75. What should drivers be alert to in areas marked with camping area signs? A. High-speed traffic. B. Potential for more pedestrians and slower-moving vehicles. C. Road closures due to camping. Answer: B. Potential for more pedestrians and slower-moving vehicles. Camping areas often have more foot traffic and recreational vehicles. Question 76. How do you properly navigate an intersection with a right turn sign? A. Only make a right turn as indicated by the sign. B. Treat the sign as a suggestion and proceed as you see fit. C. Stop and wait for an arrow signal before turning. Answer: A. Only make a right turn as indicated by the sign. The sign typically means that a right turn is mandatory. Question 77. What should drivers be particularly cautious of in areas with a truck rollover reduced speed sign? A. Increased risk of truck rollovers due to sharp curves or steep grades. B. Possible slow-moving trucks. C. General increase in truck traffic. Answer: A. Increased risk of truck rollovers due to sharp curves or steep grades. Drivers should reduce speed and drive cautiously. Question 78. What is the required action in a lane marked with right turn only? A. You can go straight if the intersection is clear. B. Right turn is mandatory. C. The sign is advisory. Follow normal traffic signals. Answer: B. Right turn is mandatory. A right turn only sign indicates that drivers must turn right. Question 79. How should you react to a lane closed sign on a multi-lane road? A. Speed up to find a gap in the next lane. B. Safely merge into an open lane as soon as possible. C. Continue in the lane until it physically ends. Answer: B. Safely merge into an open lane as soon as possible. Anticipate the closure and change lanes safely. Question 80. When approaching an area with road work ahead signage, what adjustments should you make to your driving? A. Maintain or increase your speed to clear the zone quickly. B. Slow down, watch for workers, and be prepared for changing road conditions. C. Honk to alert workers of your approach. Answer: B. Slow down, watch for workers, and be prepared for changing road conditions. Road work zones require extra caution and awareness. Question 81. What should you do if you approach an area with a road work ahead sign? A. Continue at the usual speed. B. Slow down, watch for workers, and obey any temporary signs. C. Change lanes to bypass the work area. Answer: B. Slow down, watch for workers, and obey any temporary signs. Road work areas require reduced speeds and heightened caution. Question 82. How should you handle your vehicle when you see a rough road sign? A. Continue at the same speed, as modern vehicles can handle rough roads. B. Slow down and steer carefully to maintain control. C. Stop and check your vehicle's suspension. Answer: B. Slow down and steer carefully to maintain control. Rough road surfaces can affect vehicle handling and safety. Question 83. When driving and encountering a pavement end sign, what is the best course of action? A. Prepare for a sudden stop. B. Maintain your speed, as most vehicles can adapt quickly. C. Slow down and prepare for a change in road surface. Answer: C. Slow down and prepare for a change in road surface. Transitioning from pavement to unpaved surfaces requires caution. Question 84. At an intersection with a left turn or U-turn only on green sign, what are your turning options? A. Left turn or U-turn on any signal. B. Only proceed with a left turn or U-turn when the light is green. C. You can only go straight at these intersections. Answer: B. Only proceed with a left turn or U-turn when the light is green. This sign restricts turns to green light phases. Question 85. What does encountering a soft shoulder sign mean for your driving, especially in emergency situations? A. You can use the shoulder for regular stops. B. The shoulder should be avoided unless absolutely necessary. C. Increase speed to avoid stopping on a soft shoulder. Answer: B. The shoulder should be avoided unless absolutely necessary. Soft shoulders might not provide stable support for vehicles. Question 86. When driving through a camping area, what special considerations should you keep in mind? A. Drive faster to minimize noise. B. Be prepared for pedestrians and recreational vehicles. C. Use your horn frequently to alert campers. Answer: B. Be prepared for pedestrians and recreational vehicles. Expect more foot traffic and slower vehicles in camping areas. Question 87. How should you proceed when coming to an intersection with a right turn sign? A. You must turn right at the intersection. B. You can continue straight if no traffic is present. C. Stop and wait for a green light before turning. Answer: A. You must turn right at the intersection. A right turn sign typically requires a right turn. Question 88. On roads with a truck rollover reduced speed sign, what specific driving behavior should you adopt? A. Maintain your speed to keep traffic flowing. B. Increase speed to pass trucks quickly. C. Reduce your speed and approach curves cautiously. Answer: C. Reduce your speed and approach curves cautiously. This sign indicates a higher risk of truck rollovers on curves or grades. Question 89. What actions are required in a lane marked with right turn only? A. Turn right as indicated by the sign. B. You have the option to go straight or turn right. C. Stop and wait for an arrow signal before turning right. Answer: A. Turn right as indicated by the sign. This sign mandates a right turn for traffic in that lane. Question 90. When you notice a lane closed sign on a highway, how should you prepare to navigate your vehicle? A. Immediately merge into an adjacent lane without signaling. B. Continue in your lane until it ends. C. Signal and safely merge into an open lane well before the closure. Answer: C. Signal and safely merge into an open lane well before the closure. Early and safe lane changes are important in response to lane closures. Question 91. What adjustments should you make to your driving upon seeing a road work ahead sign? A. Ignore it unless you see workers present. B. Slow down, watch for signage, and be prepared for altered traffic patterns. C. Increase speed to clear the work zone quickly. Answer: B. Slow down, watch for signage, and be prepared for altered traffic patterns. Road work areas often have temporary traffic changes. Question 92. How does a rough road sign impact your driving, particularly in terms of vehicle control? A. It suggests that the road ahead is smoother. B. No impact. Continue driving as usual. C. It indicates the need for reduced speed and increased attention to steering. Answer: C. It indicates the need for reduced speed and increased attention to steering. Rough roads can affect vehicle stability and handling. Question 93. Upon approaching a pavement end sign, what should you be prepared for regarding the road condition? A. The road will become smoother. B. A transition from pavement to a potentially rougher surface. C. A mandatory stop. Answer: B. A transition from pavement to a potentially rougher surface. Be ready for changes in traction and road quality. Question 94. What are the legal turning movements at an intersection with a left turn or U-turn only on green sign? A. You can only make a left turn when the light is green. B. Both left turns and U-turns are permitted on a green signal. C. All turns are prohibited at this intersection. Answer: B. Both left turns and U-turns are permitted on a green signal. This sign allows these maneuvers during the green phase. Question 95. How should you react to a soft shoulder sign while driving, especially when considering pulling over? A. Pull over only in emergencies and with caution. B. The shoulder is suitable for regular stops. C. Speed up to avoid using the soft shoulder. Answer: A. Pull over only in emergencies and with caution. Soft shoulders may not be stable for vehicle support. Question 96. What should drivers be aware of in areas marked by camping area signs? A. Increased likelihood of encountering wildlife. B. More pedestrians and slower moving vehicles. C. Limited parking availability. Answer: B. More pedestrians and slower moving vehicles. Expect higher foot traffic and recreational vehicles near camping areas. Question 97. What is the correct way to approach and execute a turn at an intersection with a right turn sign? A. Proceed straight unless directed otherwise. B. Only turn right as the sign indicates a mandatory right turn. C. Make a left turn if it is safer. Answer: B. Only turn right as the sign indicates a mandatory right turn. The sign requires drivers to follow its direction. Question 98. In an area with a truck rollover reduce speed sign, what additional precautions should you take? A. Be cautious of potential high winds. B. Keep a safe distance from trucks and reduce speed. C. Use your horn to alert trucks of your presence. Answer: B. Keep a safe distance from trucks and reduce speed. The sign indicates increased risk, so caution and lower speeds are advisable. Question 99. If you are in a lane designated by a right turn only sign, what must you do? A. Make a right turn as instructed by the sign. B. You can continue straight if there's no oncoming traffic. C. Stop and wait for a green arrow before turning. Answer: A. Make a right turn as instructed by the sign. This sign mandates a right turn from that lane. Question 100. When driving on a road with a lane closed sign, what is the recommended action for a safe lane change? A. Wait until the last moment to merge. B. Ignore the sign and stay in your lane. C. Signal early and merge into an open lane smoothly. Answer: C. Signal early and merge into an open lane smoothly. Prepare in advance for the lane closure by changing lanes safely.